Hey, what is up, ladies and gentlemen? I'm Nestu, and today I want to show you how to track debuffs and a buff. Like if you forget to buff on your character. I'm main priest, so I often forget if I die to buff my power with fortitude, or if I'm in a fight, I'll forget to use purge or whatever. If I don't have purge equipped, my shadow word pain. So and the Weakerer can be pretty helpful for that, but I've been trying to find a good Weakerer, but I didn't find it, so I was trying to figure out how to do it myself, and I hope it will help you a bit. Like if it's the one you're searching for. If you have questions, of course, you can ask anytime. Just put in the chat below. So I think we just get started here. So, first, the easiest one, we just want to have our power word fortitude buff, as we can see here. But if it's missing, I do forget that a lot. Like I don't check my buffs all the time. It's a lot shown here, so I don't check that. Like most of the people remind me to rebuff, and then they'll do it, but I forget a lot to do. So, we're just gonna open Weakera, whether you use that sign or type WA. There's a lot of things you can do in Weak Aura. I hope you know some basic stuff, but actually you don't need to know. Like, if there's questions, just ask. So whether you've worked with it or not, it doesn't matter. So first, we're gonna create an icon. This icon will be our power word 42. I'm pretty slow at typing, sorry about that. So this window here opens if we create an icon. Most important, first we go to trigger. Powered Fortitude is an aura. It's meant to be on a player, like I am a player, and it's meant to be a buff. So the preset is pretty good here. We don't have to do much here. Then we're just gonna click on names and put the name here. We can also use spell ID. I use LVI, so it's showing an ID on the right side if you can see it, but names are usually easier. Power word fortitude, and there we have it. So, next important thing about this one is show on. The aura is found. So right now it shows if the aura is found. I can just close it. I don't have it buffed, so it's not shown. Right now I buff it, so it's shown. But I don't want that. Like, I don't need to know if I have it on. So I'm just gonna open weak aura again and put it on aura is missing. So right now, if I close weak aura again and I don't have the aura, it's showing. But like if I rebuff it, it's gone. That's exactly what we want. But we don't have that buff on every character, just on priest. So we go to loading screen always because we always want to have that buffed and go to player class and just put it on priest. That's actually everything you have to do here. And there are some people who might like, I love to have glow effect. You can play around wherever you want to show it. I used to do it on conditions like if active and then put a glow on it. It's not working anymore, so I just use display and show the glow effect. You can change the color, but I like it the way it is. So right now we have the buff, everything's fine. We die, we don't have the buff, it reminds us to rebuff. So it's about the same with our Purge the Wicked, Shadow Word Pain. But there's some other stuff because I want the buff shown even if it's not buffed to remind me, and also show the duration on how long is this debuff still on the player. And the problem I had was when I respec or change my talent. Like I don't use Purge to the Wicked. It's all gone. I mean, I can see it here on if I'm in a fight, I can see it here, but I don't watch that. Like if I'm raiding or play Mythic Plus, whatever, I don't always watch that. So we're just gonna open weak aura again, and I would create a group for it. I'm just gonna call it priest dots. So what we want to do is create an icon again. So we start with trigger again. This time it's a bit different here. It's almost the same, but a bit different. We're just gonna go to unit because purge the wicked. We're not gonna cast it on ourselves. Would be kind of dumb. So we go to target, and it's not a buff. It's a debuff. So then we put in the name again. Purge the wicket. Oh shit, I suck at typing. And um, okay, we can name it here. I'm just gonna name it Purge 1. So we have Purge the wicket, and then we also have Shadow or Paint. So don't mind about the same icons. Doesn't matter. It's correct. I'll show you a bit later. I'll prove that. So we just have that right now, and then there's two kinds. First of all, we can go with auras found. So if the aura is found, it is active. Like here, it shows us. We just wait a bit here. Let's just let it expire. There you go, it's gone again. It's like the same with Power Word 32. But what we want to do now is, first of all, we go to load. We just want to see that incumbent. We don't want to see it in pet battle, so we double click it and not in the vehicle. We want this to see on only priest as well. That's it again. And then we're just gonna go to display here. If it's active, remember we just have it active. We want a cooldown. We want to see a cooldown, and here the text, you can see what the meaning of everything is here. So S is for stacks. We don't want to see the stacks here, so we want to see P, progress remaining time. So we're just gonna go on P, and there we have the numbers. I like to put on center, size 18, and thick outline. That's how I like it. Okay, so we now already have the time. You can see, oh, it's double showing now. Sorry. We can fix that as well. Let's, the trigger, the debuff already has a cooldown in itself. We don't need that cooldown here. So forget about the cooldown step, but you can change that. So this is our first step. So we now can see when the debuff is on again. And now we're just going to do the same as we did with Power Word Fortitude. We go to create a new icon. We're just going to call it Purge 2, doesn't matter. Even with Shadow Word Paint as well. We're just gonna go to target again, going to debuff, and then first we had our aura was found, and now we want to see if the aura is missing. Then we're gonna put our names again. Um, forgot the names. Purge the wicked and shadow word pain. There we go. We're just gonna go quick to load in combat only, and not pet battle, not in a vehicle. Player class, we just put on priest again. Display. Um, I want to have the glow effect again here, but I want to have it different if there's a debuff, like a cooldown or not. I don't want to see it here, like the color. I don't say like I want this accurate. So I'll go to condition, add condition. If active, like or is missing, active is true. It's true, it's missing. Then I want to saturate it. And I sometimes even like to put a sound there as well. You don't have to do that only if you like to. I'll just go with blast and put on master. So, um, I now we only go. I just want them. I want to have them on each other. So I'll just copy the x offset and epsilon offset, so it's over each other. I mean, later you can move the entire group, but because I pulled it, I have to move each one itself. So, and now we just start a fight. I start, it's missing. So, I use the ability, it's shown, and there we go. That's all we wanted to do. And I can prove it's working with Shadowwood Paint as well. Just going to use a tone. Right now it's still showing the other one. Purchase the Wicked is still active. Boom, Shadowwood Paint. Shadowwood Paint active. The same goes if you just want the if you change your specialization back to shadow, like whatever you want to play. Sometimes it's good to have an off spec. So the same works for it because it's the same spell. We just entered the spell, everything's good. We didn't change everything like only for discipline priest. So I prefer to just put on the player class priest and not just make a talent specialization. All that word is horrible to me. Sorry guys. Well, I hope you got everything about that. That was really hard for me to find and figure out. So I hope it helps you out. Hope I help you a bit. And like I said, if there's question, just ask me. Have a nice day.